bias in my head that the stock has to go up. Yes, I want it to go up because I have shares. I'm an investor too. So the going up, the appreciation of a stock going up is more beneficial. However, temporarily when it go down, I like to cook off of that too. Okay. And so for me, if this happens to be a down week, I'm okay with that. I expect to do the same thing to the downside. Okay. So I want you guys to know that. But my thesis out the gate is unbiased. Number one, I'm not saying it's going up or down, but two, I'm going to make a if this, then that type of trading strategy. Okay. If we go up, then I'm expecting this target. But if we go down, then I'm expecting this to take place. Does that make sense? This is how I want you guys to approach the game, because I think and I believe, but more importantly, I know it would help you. Okay. And check this out, man. Even if you don't feel.
Okay. So here's where we're at here, Tuesday, December 23rd. Here's some ideas from yesterday. And then over the weekend, coming into Monday, these ones. So let's see where we're at here. Silver is on high watch. But as far as longs, let's just go through the market here. So nice green day today. Yeah, we're just going to assume Bitcoin is still getting wrecked. Yeah. Gold's hanging in there. We just looked at silver. There's palladium, which is sky high. There's platinum, which is sky or high. We just looked at gold. What else is there? Natural gas, big stick. Crude oil, strong. Pharma, pretty strong. Healthcare, okay. Financials, okay. Consumer discretionary, not great. Consumer staples, horrible. Industrials, not great. Utilities, not great. So, energy, okay. Small caps, not good. Let's rip through the names here. Massive green day on NVIDIA. Google, solid. By the way, this is for people who are just tuning in. This is actually live. So your comments actually show up here. Cool. Nothing to do with these, by the way. Broadcom's choppy. Tesla, that field breakout, and then a little bit of a small red day today. That one's still obviously interesting, but just let it go sideways here. Okay. What else? Semis, big day. Eli Lilly, nothing. Healthcare, Palantir, nothing. Eli Lilly is specifically pharma, not biotech. ASML, nothing. BABA, nothing for China. AMD, hanging in there. GE finally looking like it might pull back. Micron finally getting choppy. IBM slow moving, whatever. Caterpillar, whatever. Goldman, just grinding up. Merck, a lot of strength with Eli. CRM, not surprising. It's getting choppy. App, that could definitely come back down. Shop, hard to buy up here, although that's a good candle. RCX, nothing to do there. AMAT, nothing to do there. Qualcomm, maybe building something out here. GEV, can't buy that. Booking looks buyable, actually. Sort of. 30-day. Yeah, that looks interesting. So let's take a look. Keep that on watch. Okay, where are we at up here? DKNG. Intel. Not looking like it's going to bounce. Boeing chugging along, don't need that. APH, can ignore that. KLAC, looks like it might roll over. Form of space or something. ANAT, nothing. Gilead, ignore that. Pfizer, nothing. Low, nothing. ADI, ignore that. Well, ignore that. SCCO, nothing. Crowd, ignore that. Blackstone, nothing to do there. KKR, nothing. Vertex, continuing to look interesting. What's on here? Already? NEM's a gold name, so that needs to pull back some. ConocoPhillips down, even though oil is up. CG, nothing. BMY is hanging in there. Not sure you want to buy that tomorrow, but maybe. HCA, starting to turn out. Not too interesting to me. Hood, ugly. Dash, nothing. CVS, nothing. AM, nothing. CDNS, nothing. Apollo, nothing. CRH, nothing. Dell, nothing interesting. HWM, nothing. Marriott, nothing. Airbnb, not dead yet. Regeneron, strength and pharmaceuticals. Don't know what to do with that. New, just channeling RCL. We'll pull back, let it form a base. Snow, let that go sideways. Barrick, nothing too interesting. GOI, weird spot. EMR, just a weird stair step up. Envious shouldn't be on this list. FCX had another big day for copper. That's the one we didn't look at. Copper futures here. And solid. Soybean find a bottom. Kind of, not really. So, what else have we got going on here? MRVL, pivot, WMB, nothing. WBT needs to roll over, do sideways or something. CMI is forming out another weird flag. This thing is challenging. Net, nothing. TEL, nothing. CNQ, nothing. PWR, nothing. DRT, ignore that. ADSK, nothing. Carvana pulling over. STX, not too great. WDC, still forming something. Let it go. PCAR, holding in there. Not the prettiest thing. SOB, I don't know what to do with that, even though that's they have like copper and palladium and platinum. I mean, XPI, no. WPM, no. IDXX got wrecked. Rocket, ignore that. L and Y, no. URI. It's over the 200. It's not horrible. Gonna leave it alone though. I guess this can go on. Well, I'll just leave it alone. PSX, no, it's down too much. Philo, don't like it. It's down. DDOG is down. I don't like it. GI, nothing. AIG is still holding in there. Delta Airlines sold off today. For ignore that. AU Gold, not looking good. And PWR, not too good. Las Vegas Sands is sort of done, as well as Delta. I guess with those taken off the list, fine, I'll add URI. Oh, where are we at here? BKR holding in there. Reddit rolling over. Baidu's hanging in there. Fang, not interesting. DHI, nothing. FNV keeps forming a channel flag. CCL, big pullback after that initial strength. Is that what happened? Initial strength? Yeah. Rocket Lab Space continues up. That's another carnival name. FICO, whatever. CCJ. Kind of not easy. TRGP, nothing. A, ignore that. Estee Lauder getting choppy. MLM getting choppy. IQV, I don't know what to do with that. eBay, I don't know what to do with that. GHC, I don't know. INSM, ignore that, although that's a lot of strength. NUE hanging in there. Aris, is that a bearable? UAL, I don't know. SanDisk might have some strength. I don't know what to do with that. Mongo is just marching up. KGC's holding in there. MCHP, nothing. XPE pulling back. Keys holding in there, but not at a super key level yet. CLS, nothing. PCG, nothing. So far, nothing. Fix, a lot of strength, but I guess I can put keys on this list. CN, still marching up. OEFL marching on. TRA, kind of a choppy thing. HPE, nothing. Like, nothing. IR, nothing. TER doesn't look too horrible. That wick at the beginning of the day. Yeah, this is interesting, I guess. What else? Symphony Bank. Two special NTR, big move, let that go. SATS still forming something. NRG, nothing. Core holding up. LPLA holding up. Dollar General selling off. IBKR, not too much to do. FSLR, I don't know what to do. NTD, I don't know. ALAB, nothing. EME, nothing. ADM, nothing. Light holding. Alta sold off. CODO, nothing. TPR channel. EXE just goes sideways. Rivian sold off. We ignore that. STLD is still holding in there. It's kind of channeling. Zoom got wrecked. BIB. So Zoom, these big red candles predict more big red candles. BIB, I don't know if that's bear. Up or down. JBL, nothing. C, down, down. Firm, nothing. Hub, nothing. LELS, ASTS space. Dollar Tree getting wrecked. Halliburton holding in there. Don't know what to do with that. Flex is rolling over. CYPR, I don't know about that. PHM rolling over. Tech, big stick, but nothing to do. No. Watt, whatever. Devon, whatever. Devon off that shelf. I don't know what to do with it. PAS is silver. Can't buy that. Sure. MBIS, nothing. WSM, I don't know. ON, I don't know. PSTG, nothing. RL, yuck. Ether, nuck. CG, yuck. Tap, yuck. Bloom, signing something. Collins hanging in there. Twilly, I don't know. KC pulling back. CW pulling back. ILMN channeling strength in WST, but I don't know. INCY coming back. CTRA is kind of wiki. That's another gold stock. CHRW, nothing. U, nothing. TRMP, ugly. WWD. Did have a SGI, ignore that. JBHT. It's tough to predict when that's going to go. If it goes DKS, nothing. PKG, I don't know. FTI, I don't know about that. IMQ holding in there. Burl, nothing. MTZ, ignore. THC, ignore that. FN, TLN wedging up, ignore that. ALP, ignore that. BG got wrecked. AGI holding in there. TKO holding in there. What else? TQ had a failed breakout today. Tiny one. This is on watch still. I mean, it's up a lot, but something just happened with the headphones. I don't know what, but it did. You guys can still hear me, right? Just drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I think it's just the headphones. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I think it's the headphones. No, I don't think it's the headphones. I'm super confused here. What is going on? We're definitely streaming. Super confused here. Is it just YouTube? Like, what is going on? We're definitely streaming. So I can hear it on X. The headphones are fine on X. Just YouTube. Is that what's going on? Oh, now we're back. I don't know what that was. Where are we at here? TKO. DRU, nothing. NVT, could ignore that. CRS. That one is interesting, but gonna leave that alone. A little weird moves. APTV rolling over XPL ugly. Roku looks like that might be a bull flag. It did hold today. It's not the prettiest thing, but you know, take what we can get. this season. COO, just channeling. PWXT, nothing. Shark Ninja. If you are on YouTube and you have a question, just drop it in the comment. Shark Ninja pulled back. EWBC. ONON. Maybe that's a bull. Bear flag. ATI. I don't know. UOS. I don't know. Hyatt holding in there, but kind of wiki weird. Roiv forming this weird flag. Just ignore that. RVMD going. ITT going. BBO. I don't know. MBIX. I don't know. UHS. Nothing. ICLR. Nothing. HII. Can't buy that right now. KTOS Defense. Alcoa Strength. BTRS is kind of interesting, but I don't know what to do with that. ALLE. Iron. I'm like 99% sure VTRS is biotech. Pharmaceutical. That's kind of what I meant. Whatever. MDGL. Strength, nothing to do. HL, kind of uninteresting here. I mean, I don't know what to do with it here. TSAM, can ignore that. Let's see. I guess we can ignore that. I mean, it's at an interesting spot. All these moving averages are converging. It's not horrible, considering what we got to deal with right now. NXT, nothing. NDSCN, nothing. GH, angling up. Just ignore this, I think. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. W, nothing. MTSI, nothing. Total rolling over. AVV, strength. IONS, I don't know what to do there. Joey, weakness, win, nothing. ENTG, nothing. Cam, nothing. Oklo, I don't know. SND, I don't know. Marine failed. Excel, moved. What is this thing? What is this thing? This is a pharma thing. Bio, whatever. Not something you want to mess with. SNX. Can ignore that. CDE's already up there. IVZ failed breakout a couple days ago. Ignore that. SASE, BLD, I don't know. Building something out, but GMed, nothing. Card, nothing. BMRN, some sort of bionews. AQX, ignore that. SWK, ignore that. EPAM is just continuing to look just messy. So I can take that off the list. AYE, a lot of strength. Can ignore that pretty much. ELAN, nothing. Code pulling back. ABVX, big strength. KRMN, nothing. NCLH pulling back. IAG, I don't know. PR, I don't know. QBTS, I don't know. 5. Still interesting. It's a little bit of a channeling move up. Don't love it. Jazz. Jazz is looking good. Slow but steady. Another biotech thing, I think. Maybe a software name. Airlines are not looking good. AAL down. SPXC, ignore that. Rambus, ignore that. DY, ignore that. So airlines. United Airlines is one of them. Get rid of that. CRL. Yeah, we can ignore that, even though that's sort of going up or holding at least. I don't know what to do with that. Gap. Getting wrecked here. That's the end for Gap. For a while, I would think. SDRL. Or whatever we were at. Where were we at here? How did we just skip all these names? Oh, it's because I clicked it down here. SDRL. Some strength, but I don't know what to do that. MP is just hanging in there. ARWR looks even better. It is a biotech, but I'll check on their revenue for that. Make sure they make money. PLNT is holding in there. This thing is kind of a mess. Hotels are doing well. SAIA holding in there. You can kind of ignore that. It's weird. APA, I don't know. PATH, I don't know. AG, I don't know. RGTI, I don't know. AMG needs to pull back at some point. Bros, I don't know. Onto, I don't know. CLF's holding in there. Lift, no. Site K, no. DCH, no. GD, another gold name. APLD pulling back. C1 is definitely a merger or whatever. Prim, I don't know. Prax, I kind of just want to get rid of this name. It's just unpredictable. Battery name, nothing there. EAT is holding in there. Don't really like it as much today. PL somehow looks strong still. Cipher, ignore that. UEC is holding in there. But I don't know if you can buy it right there. Macy sold off more. Open Door looks bad. Okay. Okay, with airlines selling off. Lemonade continuing to channel and just make a mess. ANF, short if anything. HUT, nothing to do there. That's the fluid stack or whatever. Google News. Bill pulling back. Let that build out. Wolf, nothing. Riot, nothing. Cores, nothing. CELC may be viable. Not sure really what's going on here. Biotech. LEU, yuck. INDV holding in there. AO selling off. Run selling off. Fold, nothing. EOS selling off. UUU, nothing. UNF, some sort of news. ONDS. Maybe that'll pull back, build something out. CLSK, nothing. EXK, nothing. AOI, more strength. It's a tough one. BBAI, not easy. This is a short if anything. HE. Lunar is difficult with the space. So there's not really anything new. EAT is definitely not interesting for today. AG is still hanging in there. VRTX is hanging in there. STLD, probably not interesting for tomorrow, but BMY is still building out. Hood, this is kind of confusing. ARWR is good. CCL can build out, but right now that's not interesting. Capital One is going, but we can get rid of that. CLF, keep watching that. CBRE looks strong, but unenterable now. Estee Lauder is looking really just choppy. TER looks kind of interesting. Eat. We already talked about SDLD. No. Dollar General. Don't know what to do with that right here. Lemonade. Don't know what to do with that. P-Guard. Don't know what to do with that. COO. Just channeling. Lulu is strong, but not too interesting. GCT is just going sideways. Service Titan, nothing. Gold, can't really buy gold up here. Mongo is channeling. Sandisk, you can't buy it here. 5, nothing. Twilio, nothing. CRM, nothing to do there. ODFL is just such a choppy one. Build, it goes sideways. Baidu is not horrible. I mean, moving averages are together. FNV, ignore that. Yeah. Don't know what to do with that unless it comes back. Keys, let it go sideways. QBTS is fine, but needs to build out. Tesla is, after that failure, I don't know about right now. I guess booking is actually interesting here, though. URI, just keep watching that. TKO after that. Wick, I don't know. Roku, we'll keep watching that. Although it looks pretty contracted. VTRS gap, I don't know. TSEM, can ignore that. Jazz, nothing to do here. Might be able to buy it, but PLNT and Selk. Jazz, maybe. So that's kind of, hotels are doing well. Just gonna check on ARWR. Revenue on ARWR ticker. I want to check on that. Okay. A lot. This Baidu is okay. Vertex is probably the sketchiest here. So that's six. Is that 6 names? Oh, that's only 5. Oh, because of Jazz. I just want to look up what is Jazz. Now I'm thinking software. No, it's a pharma company. And they have money. Yeah, and then they have money. Okay, so there's 6 names. This is Let's Speak Now or Hold Your Peace. Okay. See ya.